Cole Kerner is a stud.
Cole is most likely to get a phone call during youth group. Cole is always, always, always smiling, which I think reflects his joyful spirit.
Cole, it was really nice getting to know you during youth group this year, and good luck in the military.
Cole's least likely to sleep during a youth group overnight, and he is always willing to pitch in and help.
Cole is a hard worker. He's passionate. When he says something during youth group, you can tell it means a lot to him, and he always has a smile on his face and enjoys those around him.
When I think of Cole, I think of how kind he is.
I really admire Cole's determination and maturity, and he's going to do amazing things in the military.
Cole, I wish you the best of luck with pursuing the military.
It's been a good year with you. I really got to learn more about you and what you want to do in the future. I think you're really passionate about what you want to do. If I'm correct, that's you want to serve, right? At first, I thought you were a little crazy, but then I kind of saw a different side of you. I saw a person who just wanted to make other people happy and laugh, and especially the youth group laugh. And I think that's where I respect you, and I think you do a lot of cool things in this world. Thank you.
Cole is good at bringing new thoughts and ideas to the group.
When I think of Cole, I think back to the early years in middle school when he and I both had a lot of energy. Sometimes I would be annoyed by him, but now when I think of Cole, I think of an incredibly mature young man that he's become, and I know he will do great things in the military, so I wish him luck, and I pray for his safety.
Good luck to Cole in the military next year.
Cole, when I think of you, I think of the heart of a lion. You always seem to push through when times are tough, and you always seem to just keep going somehow. I think that's one of the best qualities a person can have, and it inspires me to keep going and keep working. Thanks for all the memories. Good luck.
I think of how he's matured a ton over the years from like the military and stuff, and how when he's at youth group he's always talking about that stuff, which is pretty cool. And it's also kind of funny how he's like kind of TikTok famous somehow, but yeah.
It has been such a joy to watch Cole grow from a rambunctious, full of life middle schooler to the hardworking guy that he has become. Cole's an example of someone living into their calling. From the moment he began his military training, it was so clear to see that he felt like this is what he was called to do. And it has been such an incredible joy and blessing to be able to watch him grow through this process.
Anna Parcells is generous and brave. She's intelligent. She puts others before herself, and she's a very positive person.
When I think of Anna Parcells, I think of how caring and thoughtful she is.
Anna Parcells is so genuine and so kind. She has such a fun and positive spirit. When I think of Anna, I think about how she jumped into our group with both feet. From the time she found our group, she was all in. And she so richly contributed to our youth group discussions, easily opening up and sharing of herself.
Anna Parcells brings a great energy to the group.
Have a great time at State, Anna Parcells, and it was really fun having you in youth group.
Anna Parcells is dope, and she always has to mention that she works like 86 jobs and like is the president of Key Club, and how Key Club isn't about actual keys or something. It really makes me feel bad because I don't have a job and I sit at home and do nothing. Yeah.
Anna Parcells never has anything negative to say.
Anna Parcells is such a sweet, kind, and beautiful person.
There was this time at youth group where Aaron had us talk to somebody that we weren't close with about stuff that was stressing us out, that we were carrying with us, pressuring us, anything that was making us upset. And I talked to Anna, and she really helped me. The advice that she gave me stuck with me and really helped, and she related to me and she understood how I was feeling, where I was coming from, what I was going through, and I really connected with her, and it helped me a lot, and I'm thankful for her and thankful for that time.
It was so fun getting to know Anna Parcells in youth group this year, and I hope you have so much fun at Michigan State.
And throughout this year especially, she has been a senior leader of our group, being a constant presence during both in-person youth groups as well as our Zoom calls, always bringing a smile despite the challenging circumstances that this spring has offered.
Liam Clifford is an absolute legend, and he's the funniest one at youth group, and he says what he wants to say.
Liam knows how to keep a conversation light.
Liam Clifford is hilarious and creative. He is business-minded. Liam is most likely to bring up during a youth group conversation some random YouTube video that he has seen that perfectly relates to whatever we are discussing.
Good luck to Liam at state next year. I can't wait to come visit you and Josh.
When I think of Liam, I think of all of the lip sync battles that he's done over the past few years on mission trips.
Liam is unpredictable, but in the very best way, and is my favorite Clifford.
Liam, good luck at Michigan State, and I'll miss seeing you in youth group.
I didn't know Liam that well, but I always really liked his sense of humor and his really good energy, and I just always laughed and smiled when I was around him at youth group.
Liam is funny, he's naturally smart, and he's honest and sincere. He can make anyone laugh. He's really cares and tries to connect with those around him, and I will never forget when he swam across my pond for $20.
Liam, I don't remember a time being with you when I wasn't smiling or laughing. Thanks for all the incredible memories. You just have a characteristic about you where no matter what it takes, you're going to make that person smile or laugh, and that's something extremely valuable in life. Wish you the best.
Hey Liam, this year I've learned a lot from you. I've learned that you love Matt McQuaid. Actually, that was probably last year, but definitely a goofy guy. I've always admired that about you. I think all the guys in the youth group have, and I've enjoyed your funny stories, you sharing your experiences with teachers and all that, when we're doing sharing and all that. It was kind of cool in youth group to learn more about you, and it was obvious from the get-go that everyone in the youth group just levitated towards you and your humor and all that, but I'd just like to thank you.
When I think of Liam, I think of a showman. I think of someone who's incredibly funny and someone who will do anything to get a laugh. But some of my fondest memories that I'll have to thank Liam for is he was my partner in Mr. R's driving training, so we learned how to drive together. Good luck, Liam.
When I think of Liam, I'm reminded of one of his first times at middle school youth group when he laid out in the greatest detail his plan for life, which included starting a business selling chin bits, a hybrid breed of chinchillas and rabbits. We could always count on Liam to push our youth group discussions deeper, even if his out-of-the-box creative thinking took us there in unpredictable ways. It was always worth the trip.
Annaport is awesome, and supposedly I met her years ago when our older brothers would like play baseball together, but I don't remember any of it. Also, she plays volleyball and likes to mention that every 5 minutes. She's cool though.
Anna Porritt is so full of spirit. She is so easygoing and is someone who is both fun to be around and is so funny.
Anna Porritt is a great leader.
When I think of Anna Porritt, I think about how lucky I am to have her as one of my friends.
She is dedicated to whatever it is she commits herself to. Her teams and her teammates, her youth group, her school studies, her family, and her friends.
Hey Anna Porritt, I think you're a caring, passionate, and athletic person. It was a cool seeing you play volleyball this year. I hope you have a great rest of I hope you have an amazing next few years. And I think what I've seen from you this year is that you're Miss Aaron's right-hand man, and I think that shows a lot about you, that you're a leader and and you take control when it's needed. You're a role model to me, and I hope you have a great rest of your life. Bye.
Anna Porritt is caring and passionate. She's thoughtful and loyal to her friends, and she's pretty enthusiastic and fun to be around.
Anna Porritt's very caring and including of everyone.
Anna Porritt's been my best friend, and I can't wait to keep cheering her on in volleyball next year and for her to be my roommate.
Anna Porritt has an amazing personality. She's very bold and free-spirited, and she's so beautiful, and I can already tell that she's going to do great things in the future.
It was so nice getting to know Anna Porritt this year during youth group, and I wish you the best of luck with volleyball.
When I think of Anna, I think back on how I felt after her first night at high school youth group. I remember thinking that it felt as though she had just always been a part of our group. Right from the get-go, I saw her peers seeing her as a leader of our group, as she welcomed new people with her kindness, and as she easily shared of herself during discussions because of her confident nature. Because of her generous spirit, Anna is someone who constantly looks for ways to support the people around her. The first thing that has to be said about Nate Holcomb is that he was part of the most spirited crew on last year's mission trip in Rockford. Woohoo!
Nate is the best brother in the world. I'm going to miss him a lot when he leaves.
When I think of Nate Holcomb, I think of his eyelashes.
So, 4 point. Nate, this year and through the high school, I've taken some notes on you.
Nate, I hope you have so much fun at Michigan, and I'm really going to miss seeing you around the neighborhood.
Nate Holcomb always brings a positive and happy vibe.
I think you're a solid tennis player.
When I think of Nate Holcomb, I think of all the times that Henrik and I beat him in euchre on the mission trip.
Nate is patient and he is humble. He's incredibly hardworking.
And I believe that you did get off the bench in baseball, because that was one of your wishes. I found out that you were easy to talk to this year. I know that you're a really passionate person about school, and I know that you're going to have a great future.
Good luck at Michigan, and I'll know you'll do great things, Nate.
Nate is smart and funny. He is reliable and trustworthy. He's a great leader because he cares about other people, and I will never forget on the mission trip when he taught my whole crew about ASMR videos.
He is so witty and funny and cracks us up in unexpected moments.
Nate, you're one of the smartest, nicest, most hardworking people I know. You really just always seem to do the right thing, which is an incredible feature to have. I wish you the best of luck. I know you're going to do something great. I'll be looking out for you.
Best of luck to Nate at U of M next year.
I didn't know Nate very well, but he always had positive energy, and he's just a really positive and fun and happy person to be around.
When I think of Nate Holcomb, I think of the great example that he sets with his academics his moral choices, and his hard work that he puts in pretty much to anything that he does. I know he'll do great things at Michigan, and I was blessed to have him on my crew last year.
Nate Holcomb is a 1540 because he's not perfect, but he's as close as it gets, and that's his SAT score. The reason why he's not perfect is because he's got a bunch of scars on his nose and stuff. Makes him look pretty ugly. When I think of him, I think of how he used to watch ASMR. So I thought I'd give him a treat. Good, Natey. Nader tot. Harvard.
When I think about Nate Holcomb, I think how I mistakenly assumed Nate was short for Nathan for about 2 years, calling them that occasionally in youth group or listing him as such on mission trip lists. But of course, he never said a word, which is an example of his incredibly patient and very kind nature. Nate is someone on mission trips you have to force to take a break, or else he would just keep working and working on the task at hand. He has offered such deep insights during our youth group discussions and has a steadiness about him that offers all of our group a calming and strengthening presence.
To all the seniors, I just want to congratulate you guys. You've been through so much this year, and I just want to let you know that we appreciate you guys and all that you have done, and good luck.